Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. We're continuing our playthrough with the Rise of the Dark Fog, and we're slowly building up. We've got some research going again because now we've got some red cubes coming out extremely slowly, but they are coming out. And what are we doing? Oh, we're probably going to get attacked very soon. So that should be fun. Yeah, we're still trying to improve our little setup here, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm actually making it worse than better. This is not, I don't know. It's a great idea to start with, but it doesn't seem very practical. It doesn't seem to actually lend itself to feeding the things that I needed to feed. But anyway, it's doing a job. Not a great job, but it's doing a job. Alright. Yeah, these are really slow. Now, is it feeding in slow, or it's just... No, it's the creation of the cubes is slow. So really, the only way to speed it up is you either need to go higher, which I can't do because I haven't researched that, or you have to go parallel. Which would be great if I had have placed things in a more appropriate place to be able to do that. But I didn't. But look, we could change things. Maybe we should change things. Alright, let's have a look. Let's change things. Alright, you know what? We're going to get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another stack there. It's going to be red cubes. Now, should be able to just feed in straight off that. And then what we do is we do this. Hang on, how are we going to get out? Well, out is slower, isn't it? So... Okay. It should at least double our production. Well, at least. God, it doesn't take a genius to actually know that it does actually, literally double our production. It's not at least, it doubles our production. There's no doubting it. Okay, we're getting attacked. You can never tell where that arrow is really telling us where things are coming from. Okay, they're coming from there? 22 units. That seems like a lot more than I've had before. Why am I not shooting? Why am I not shooting? Hang on, still two. Two units. Oh, they're over there. No. Is that it? Oh, now the red cubes have blocked up. That's weird. We have tons of blue cubes. Okay, so power's an issue when I'm charging. Again. Where was that line? We were starting to do a line. Yeah, it was along here. Some idiot put a cube box right where I should be putting one of those. Don't know if that helps, but... It's going to take a while. Alright, at least once we get this done, we can build something. Because I don't think there's much else we can build. I mean, there's a few things, but I don't really know what they're for. You know, and how we're going to use them. You know, plastic. Are we desperate for plastic? There we go with foundations. We... Oh, she's taken a lot. Where are we desperate to put something? I still want to fill this stuff up. Still not enough soil. It's taking way too long. It's annoying me. It's annoying me. Any of these other boxes? Okay, what about this one here? The motors. Where do they come out? They come out there. I mean, I have them all along here. I just haven't actually used them anywhere. You can guarantee as soon as I put a box on it, they'll move. So like if I put that, but then we're feeding into that, aren't we? So, Jesus. Oh, I don't know. Alright, this research is almost done. Let's just wait. Can I get rid of that? Thank you. Don't like looking at that. Okay. Right. How's that made? Motors. There we go. And magnetic coil. Motors and magnetic coils. So there's the magnetic coils. There's the motors. These things. Super annoying. Let's shrink it. Let's see if we can do something here. Jesus. Come on. We'll get that bit to finish. Okay, so what I'm thinking is two things. So what did we say? Magnetic coils. So Oh, for God's sake. Stop. Stop. God damn it. It's not magnetic coils, is it? Okay. Well, we'll get this right one day, but today's not it. That's not magnetic coils. They're there. So, I am going to do this. I am going to go up. And I'm going to feed it backwards. Then I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go that way. Okay, and the other one was what? Was motors, wasn't it? Which is these guys. So I am also go up. And before we do that, let's say I want to go in. Which one's the motors? This one here. Maybe I'll lose my line. Damn you. Damn you. Oh, change that recipe. Right, so we want those. Where was you putting the power? Putting the power there. Okay, so that is that. Radio. So we just unlocked the upgraded belts, and they need the old belts and those. So this is where it gets a little tricky because it's sort of like, okay, well, we don't really care to have the old belts anymore. Okay, but I got no real way. Oh, I do. I do have a way. I was going to say I don't really have a way to get out, but I do. Now, I assume we're going to need... We're going to need those for more than just this. So, let's say we come out. I mean, the problem is, where am I feeding this to? I mean, I could say that line there. Right. Was it there or was it before there? Wait, was that one there? So 1, 2 away from there. Where's our belts? Our belts are there. Okay, so let's say... Okay, so this is where it gets a bit tricky. Okay, so we feed that in there. Okay, now set that to 0. Take all those. We're going to go new belts. We're going to go yoink like that. Get rid of that. Storage shot on the back. Set that to 1. Feed that out. Get some power. Set that to out. Make sure this works. There it is. Now we could convert all of these, but we'll have to decide when we're going to replace them. Right now we'll let that do its job. So we even got upgraded ones of those. Oh my god, up to top level. So we could... so then you got to take the second ones with those to go up. Is that everything we got from that research? No, we got bigger storage. Okay. Ooh, how do you make bigger storage? It's steel and concrete. I don't know if I want to. I might just leave it as is, to be honest, for now. I mean, especially at the moment, because at the moment I'm just storing, like, basically one slot. And this is pretty damn slow. Yeah, this really needs an upgraded, one of these upgraded. Well, we haven't got that yet. I'm sure it's coming. Again, I don't know whether to do this yet. Because do we really need that faster sorter? We'll want to do it sometime, but it's not going to really work well with this production line, is it? Because at the moment we're just feeding straight out of here. This I'm curious about. Because I have no idea what that is. Alright, Icarus can conveniently collect items using the logistics distributor. Install the logistics distributor on top of a depot and deploy logistics bots. And now it will distribute the items to Icarus or other logistic distributors on this planet. To enable the distribution to Icarus feature, configure logistics distributor. open the logistics distributor, configure items for distribution, example iron ingots, then check the distribute to Icarus. This option is checked by default. Deploy logistic bots and confirm that iron ingots are stored in the depot. Configure logistics list. Oh my god, this is the worst description. Press E to open the inventory, click the logistics list on the left and select iron ingot. Slide the left part of the slider to specify the minimum demand. If the number of iron ingots in the inventory is lower than the minimum, the logistics distributor will automatically dispatch the logistics bot to replenish. Slide the right part of the slider to specify the maximum demand. If the number of iron ingots in the inventory is higher than the maximum, the logistics distributor will collect the surplus. The logistics distributor can only distribute items to or collect items from Icarus. Just switch the distribution mode to distribute to Icarus or collect from Icarus. If collect all types is checked, all items that require collecting from Icarus will be collected by the logistics distributor. It will also stop distributing items to other logistics distributors. Oh my god, this is so... I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but it doesn't make sense in my head. Logistics distributors can distribute items to each other. Distribute to other distributors must be checked for both logistics distributors and their filters set to the same item. Then switch logistics distributor A to distribute to other distributors and logistics distributor B to request from other distributors. Logistics distributors A will then automatically distribute items to logistics distributor B and vice versa. If not filter is configured for a logistics distributor, check guest filter to automatically set one up. Guest filter. The guest filter will check the items in the depot first. If there is only one type of item in the depot, the guest filter will set the filter for this item. Okay, I'm going to stop reading. I think we just need to work it out. We're going to have to just try them. Okay, how do we build? So there's two things we've got to build. We've got to build these. And we're going to build these. Well, that's going to be interesting. And I think this... I've never used these before. This was, I think, a new addition. This is going to change a lot of stuff. Possibly. If we use them. Because in theory, if I think the way they are meant to, I think you could put it on top of these storages and then we could distribute, like have these basically like drones taking stuff from here over to there. So we could do it for those, what were they? What are they called? Magnetic, these things, electromagnetic turbines. We could in theory do that to get them over the other side to create those, you know, like say for instance these or these, anything like that. I think that's how you do it. First things first, we've got to get them built. So as I said, let's concentrate on this first. So it's iron ingots, whatever those things are, and processors. Okay, so we have processors here. We have those there. Here's a funny thing. Can you have them self-replicating? Can you have it feeding to a machine to make itself? I can't see why you couldn't. So if that's the case, what do we, could we just manually make them? Like, let's just take a bunch of those. Bunch of those. Alright, let's make 5 of these. Okay, and what do we need to make these? For some reason I've got supplies to make them. What have I got? Ah. Now, we obviously won't want to do them manually ourselves all the time. I don't know, how efficient are they? Like, could you just do the whole setup with them? That's what we could use for some fuel.
Data shows there aren't any natural titanium veins on this planet. You can obtain some titanium ores by collecting gravel. If you need a large amount of titanium, find a planet with titanium veins as soon as possible.
Sure. Oh, I just want to do an experiment. So, first experiment. Transportation, okay. So we put that on there.
You've built your first logistics distributor. You can now deliver items to the inventory. Set the items you need in the logistics list to the left of the inventory, and the logistics bots will transport the items from the depot to Icarus. If you build multiple logistics distributors, they can deliver items between each other as well. Each distributor has a delivery range. If a task is out of range, it will not be executed.
How do you know the range? No, I don't want to provide to me. I want to provide to other distributors. Yeah, so how do you know what the range is? Okay, so let's say I do this. Let's say I want to make these. Must be attached to a depot. So not an assembler. Okay. But if you just have one depot, and you say, I want to request. I don't want to guess the filter. So can you only do... Where's the, these things gone? Oh, they're there. Just put one in there. And I guess the more you put in, I guess the faster it'll go. Okay, that was pretty quick, but that's a lot. Okay, so now, second example. Well, how far can you go for a start? Let me put another one over there. Two available routes. Okay, so it'll do it. It just takes time. Okay, so you could have tons of these running around. I mean, I'm sure it's still more efficient to have belts. Or is it? I mean, could you just have these running everywhere? Man, I'm tempted to do it. It'd look better. So in the case of this, you'd have 3 storage boxes sitting around, or 4. 1 to actually store. How do you stop them? Well, first let's just do that. It's a good start. Okay. Alright, what do we want to, how do we want to do this? Oh man, I'm so tempted to just... It can't be efficient. Surely it can't be efficient. Okay, we go back to this. You got processors and those cubes, and then you want iron ingots. See, now, in the case of this one, right, I would have thought the best way to do this, because we have these over here. So I might feed the processors in. I'm not really sure the best way to do this. You've got in and out. Try not to make it too confusing. I should have moved that over one. Why'd I put it so far away? I mean, you could do... but then where are you taking it out? No, that doesn't make sense. No. Don't do that. I mean, there's space for boxes in front. I mean... I'm going to request titanium. So what we're going to do... Now this is where it gets really tricky because we're not going to have any titanium. Not titanium. What do you call it? Iron ingots. I don't know whether anything's going to get sent. It says there's one route available. I mean, let's at least put some in. They're pretty expensive. Okay. They really are expensive. Yeah, we need to crank up our iron ingot manufacturing, which I think that's probably what we need to look at in the next video. But we're testing a concept here, so that's fine, but we need to get more iron ingots through because they're just not getting there. They're not getting into the storage box at all. But if we use the upgraded belts and stuff, I think we can push through a lot more. But we'll do that in the next video. So let me know your thoughts, opinions. What do you think about this stuff? These logistics distributors. Do you think I should just put them everywhere? Go nuts? Or do you do like this? A balance of, hey, bit of belts and a bit of these when something's further away. But, you know. Or, like I said, what about the idea of you get rid of all the belts and you just put a device here with boxes all around it with these things on them and you just feed in all the supplies and you have little drones flying around everywhere grabbing stuff left, right and center like maniacs. Is that even possible? Is it even sensible? Let me know. Yeah, if you are enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing. Hit that like button. Check out the membership options and the thank you button if you want to support the channel further. Don't forget, the membership's now updated so you can get early access to the videos before they're released to the public. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, check out the membership. And, yeah, say hi in the comments. Let me know you're watching. I read all the comments and I answer them all as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.